This North and South Korea have agreed to hold a summit next month, and the North says it's willing to talk about giving up its nuclear weapons. It all sounds so wonderful, doesn't it? Kumbaya. Joining us now to talk about it, Mike Huckabee, former Arkansas governor. Mike, you know, I mean, we're all skeptical, let's be honest, but it does sound like it could be, I stress, a major breakthrough.
Well, I think it is. After all these years of playing nice and it not resulting in anything other than an escalation of North Korea's ambitions to be nuclear, when Donald Trump basically says, no, we're not going to play that game anymore, we're going to play tough, we're going to come at you, they start saying maybe we ought to sit down and talk. So I hope all the critics of the foreign policy of this president will now admit that playing the wimp is not the way that a superpower plays the game. And so I think it's working, and they're going to sit down and talk. I don't know that it results in North Korea doing better for its citizens and putting money into food for their mouths of their impoverished people so they don't have to eat grass clippings anymore. But it's a step, and it's the first step we've had in 25 years toward a better situation in North Korea.
Yeah, just the talk about it is a major step forward, absolutely. Governor, I want to switch gears if I can, and I'm sure you've been answering questions on this. CNN's Jim Acosta going after your daughter, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, in a tweet, and this is what he said. Third press briefing in a row that the press secretary did not take a question from CNN. Hashtag courage. Now, your daughter responded with this. Courage isn't taking a question from CNN. Courage is combat veteran Sergeant Peck and Staff Sergeant Dwyer, the two heroes at the briefing. Hashtag it's not about you. Your reaction to that, Governor?
You know, I would not recommend for Jim Acosta to mess with Sarah. She has way too much of her mother in her. And, you know, it's one of those things where when you put your hand on a hot stove and you keep doing it, you're still going to get burned. And I would suggest to Mr. Acosta to get over yourself, to quit thinking those press briefings are all about you, and maybe if you behave more like an adult when you went in there, you'd get treated like one. In the meantime, you're going to get treated like one of Sarah's children when they misbehave and eat a whole bag of marshmallows, or they do something nasty to their brother or sister, and he's probably not going to get any more questions.
Well, having said that, you know, it is a bit of a distraction. Would you say to her, all right, Sarah, the next press briefing, give in the first question, make light of it? Would you think that's a good way to go?
She very well may do that. She's a smart kid. She's also tough. She had two older brothers that weren't nice to her. She learned how to survive by putting up with them. So if Jim Acosta thinks he's going to get the best of her, good luck, Jim.
Oh, I think she handles the press beautifully. All right, Governor, thank you so much. Very much appreciate your time with us today, as always.
You bet. Take care.